That's the coolest thing I
Okay,
ever
we'll go
played.
ahead and call the meeting to
Yes,
order.
ma'am, we should.
And we will stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I should.
I pledge
allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Larry, will you give us an invocation?
You have a problem code. I would just thank you for this meeting. Just ask you to bless the ones that are here, not the best ones that are not here. I would just ask you to bless city leaders. Bless this best out of the country. Thank you. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Okay, roll call.
Meg Williams,
Here.
Mr. Smith,
Here.
Ms. Pepe,
Here.
Ms. Knowles,
Here.
Mr. Patton,
Yeah.
Ms. Holt,
Here.
Ms. Arnold, not present.
Okay, we have the minutes from the last meeting. We were sent a copy. Is there anything that needed to be corrected?
I didn't catch anything this time. Did you, Patty?
This version, no.
I did not
Okay,
either.
then I will accept a motion to accept those minutes.
I will make a motion to accept the minutes as presented.
Second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Got them. All right, review of unfinished business from prior meeting, Juneteenth.
Juneteenth is coming together. Donations are coming in for games. Slide is confirmed, vendors are confirmed, and we have got several volunteers from the city itself signed up. I just need to know which ones of you will be available that day. All right.
Yeah, I had to that.
You better be there. Set up. We'll start Thursday as much as we possibly can, getting some of the big stuff done, like the trailer, kind of laying out everything just to make sure we all know, getting the trash cans up there, trying to figure out parking situation and all that. Everybody pray that there is no rain next week.
I am praying. Now I was going to ask you, we have a contingency plan for rain. Does it rain or shine?
So, I'll step in right there just a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
So on the parking, I'm gonna take it on myself. No, from day one, I said there's no contingency plan. I have no idea what we'll do if it don't rain. So I know hope's not a plan, but we're hoping.
Yes,
we're
I'm
trying
open
to
with
figure
you.
it out. But they're not necessarily volunteers. I'm gonna bring in city staff that's willing to work that day. I'm gonna coordinate the parking from one way in to one way out. And remember the old football games where people are doing this? Because I think it's very vital, especially if the number of people that we hope is coming, to have that right. So I'll have that, and hopefully enough people working to take care of that. So I think Alicia's correct. It's like no volunteers for the rest of it, and she's got a plan on that. It's one of the things that's bothering me of this is the parking part of it.
It's always been an issue out in that area. There's not a lot of parking. And it's a great place for events, but there's not a lot of parking.
I mean, the only other option we would have is to move the whole thing. We don't want to do
Yeah.
that.
You know,
Um,
are we
so-
going to park in the park like we've done in years past, like against the fence going, I guess, north?
So
No,
I'm
that's a
planning to bring them in-
liability.
Sorry, Miss Lori. Go ahead.
I was just saying that's becoming a liability with the kids and stuff. So, Philip, you go ahead.
Tulip, right? Tulip Street, right? Bring in on Tulip, bring them in, and then I want to have an officer sitting down there, just like own up the next one, bring them in, have someone right there at the gate, and then also a couple people here. I'm not sure we'll actually necessarily line it off. We might next Thursday, but almost like park here, keep them going. I feel
And,
like
like-
we could probably put several hundred or so cars designed that way. My only concern is even if it rains all week and it's wet in that lower bowl, that's
Yeah.
a problem. But it's the time of year where it's hot enough that if we do get a rain Wednesday or Thursday, it's probably going to dry up pretty quick.
It will.
Yeah. So
That
think
bottom
that's-
part doesn't really hold water that bad. There's a
No.
couple spots in the corners that do, but majority of it's pretty okay.
And I'll talk with staff. I'm gonna meet with staff early next week, and we may actually line that off with
Okay.
like paint or something. Keep them going. But I think that's key to keeping everything in and then back out.
Okay.
And if you have someone doing the parking, it's not haphazard.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because that's
Yeah.
why they take up a lot of space. You've got
Last
somebody
year-
doing it, you're
Like at
Last
Farm City
year's
Breakfast,
parking got
if
really
people would
bad.
just park regular there, or with some thought behind it, there would be enough for everybody to park closer to the shelter there. But the Farm City Breakfast people park with this, not enough for the park in between it. It's like, you could scoot closer. Yeah.
But that's kind of the goal. Just watching the ball games in years, how they used to do it, get it in there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or even like the Hurricane Fair, they got it going
Yeah.
on.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I'm gonna take that up on us and city staff to try to get that right.
Okay.
And I think everything that we needed for the Family Feud game is there. What about the TV? So,
We'll install it Friday morning. The mount's there, and we'll install it Friday morning, and then we'll take it with us that when it's all over with.
okay.
So pretty easy. They got the mount up. We just put it on there, either HMI or we'll actually do what I'm doing here, whatever works best.
Steve Harvey's coming.
Huh?
Steve Harvey's coming.
Chris Cathy is
Next
going to be.
Next night.
Yeah, Chris Cathy is going to be Steve Harvey.
I like Steve Harvey.
All right, staff and volunteers will arrive on Friday at 9 a.m. to do what we need to get done before vendors and food trucks start moving in. The water slide will be delivered between 9 and 10. Vendors will start setting up between 10 and 11:30. Food trucks will go up the sidewalk area where we usually park at, or where there's
Okay.
usually cars parked at.
Okay.
We're gonna block it off right there at the parking lot, the pavilion, so no one can go up through there.
Okay.
Once we get all of our stuff done, we'll move our vehicles, and then no one will be back there but who needs to be.
Do you need
Vendors will go down the side of the Gaga pit, down the tree line right there. The stage will be set out close to the volleyball net. The power company has put up poles out there. They will set up the temporary plugs for the stage area on Thursday. And then the Boys and Girls Club will set up the kid zone because they're bringing like field day games, like three-legged race, sack race, things
Good,
like
that'd
that.
be a lot of fun.
Soccer. The bingo and the cakewalk will be under the tents that we will provide. Everything will stop at 2:00. We'll do Dr. Joe's presentation, and then we'll do the presentation of the awards and start drawing for the prizes for
In court or play
the vendors.
during that time too. Fort Martin big thing.
Yeah. And then after that, at 3:00, Family Feud will start, and the 3-on-3 tournament will start. And then at 5:00, we can start cleaning up. Hopefully, get out of there.
Do you need me to bring any shade structures?
We purchased 3 for not only this, for other events, the 10 but 20s. So it's 3 times 3. You can, but we're gonna put those up probably Thursday afternoon.
Yeah.
'Cause they're pretty big.
I was thinking, if you need one for the water slide, people standing in
If
it.
you can bring one for the water
I
slide,
will.
that would be
And if
good.
I'm going to host a painting class, I
Yeah.
might want one
Yeah.
for the painting class to, keep the supplies under or something, so it's not just sitting out in the sun.
That'd be great.
I do have 2, so I can bring them both if you'd like me to. And I can just have them. If we don't need them, we don't need them. If we do, they'll be there.
Definitely. And then just, hopefully we get the crowd and the weather stays pretty.
I ain't worried about the crowd.
You can show them the
Oh, we have chosen 5 Lifetime Achievement Awards. This is what their awards look like.
So nice. Yeah.
And it just says presented to the person receiving it. City of Mount Pleasant, your career inspired us, your kindness guided us. Thank you for everything.
That's
that's
nice.
So those will be what we hand out for the Lifetime Achievement Awards at the 3 o'clock hour.
Okay.
Anything else on Juneteenth? Right. July 3rd.
New speakers come in, so
Did
we
they?
now have a set of 4.
Did they come with cable?
You
I hope to slave them together.
like the size that we have now.
So not
So
very long. I figured that was going to be the case. We
Yeah.
might need to try to get along.
So
if
we
want to
may-
spread them around.
yeah,
Have to get a long piece of cable.
okay, we can get that.
Remember whenever Casey let us use his stuff out front when we had a music event out front? He had cable where we could put a speaker on this corner of the building and a speaker on that corner of the building. That made it where you could hear all around.
We may have some in that tote that's got all the cables in
It
it.
does have some. I don't know if it's if we can. I don't know if there's like a union that you can get to like a connect them together. But if there is some cable in that tote.
We'll just check that and see before we order anything. Bedford, you're going to be our DJ that day.
Of course, the third, absolutely. Don't have to ask me twice.
I've sent out the thing for the bike parade. There's several people interested in it. No one's really said they're coming. So I've asked Michael to get with his guys on the bikes to be like the lead for that bike parade. And we'll go around the whole like high school square type thing.
The mile trail.
Yeah. We've asked the construction guys to clean up the parking lot on the West Hall. We're going to set up everything over there like last year. Food trucks will start coming in at 4 o'clock. Staff will need to be there by 3 to kind of finish details. And then,
Restrooms for the event. Because the building's not going to be ready yet, I know, July, so that's bad.
we can pull out games. And I have found a recipe for like bubbles that we can pour in a pool and use some pool noodles to make some really cool things. So maybe we can put that together for something for the kids to do.
Sounds sticky.
Yeah,
It's messy.
but I mean, it looked like it would.
Anything better than beans.
It looked like it'd be fun.
Yeah.
And of course, the splash pad will be going till 8 o'clock.
Could be a good one. It's going to be hot.
One thing that I have to add to that, I did meet Chance over there. Last year we learned that the light stayed on. So
Yes.
we feel like we can isolate that.
Can we?
I think so.
That'd be wonderful.
I think so. Hopefully we isolate that. It still was great.
It was great, but it would have been nice if we could have darkened it a little bit, at least for the actual event. I mean, the fireworks.
Since the building won't be available, will we have a tent somewhere we can hide
We
under?
got 3 of them.
Okay.
Which ones? And which ones?
Are they like the ones that I have? Easy to pop up like that? Y'all get them from the same people I told you about?
No,
Okay.
no, I got these.
But they are.
They're big
easier.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the old ones we had were so difficult. These days are so easy.
I mean, they're fairly easy to set up, but it takes a couple of people to get it stretched out. And
Those are pretty big. It takes me a minute to try to do it by myself,
Yeah.
but it's still easy enough you can do it by
James helped me at the dog park the first time we set them up. So it was just pretty much me and him, and we got it put up
yourself. Good.
with not a lot of hassle. So
At the dog.
Over my head, right on.
Yeah.
I think that commercial.
Yes, I
That's
have.
all part. Got
She
that.
makes me crazy. She's so monotone.
Yeah, she is
Dog park.
at the dog park.
Dog park.
All right.
dog park.
Back to school bash.
Lou, how are we looking on the donation?
Good. We have a place to put them. Put them in your office. Like right now, I have to. They're like is a trail through my dining room. So if I had somewhere I could store it,
Actually, we probably could put them upstairs at a station in the bay.
is it hot because crayons
Yeah,
and
it's
things will melt, so they don't need to be hot. That's the kicker. Yeah. Yeah, they
Well,
don't. They don't
box
need to be
of
hot.
colored wax is what we're offering this year, not crowns.
Bring them, I may be able to put them in the record room downstairs,
Okay,
something like that, but yeah, you can.
yeah, if you, we can't put it where it's hot.
Yeah, just holler at me and I'll have you know, load them up.
Okay.
What am I-
Victoria's working on her end.
How many bags do you think you would need for that event? Because I'm supposed to bring bags.
You just bring me a bunch.
Come-
That'll be fine. Cause if we have any left over, we'll use them for something else. So you bring them, we'll use them.
They're orange.
I don't care. what
What's
color
wrong
they
with
are.
one? This here is Tennessee.
We have a lot so far. I have not counted. I have not opened the boxes. You pick them up, take them home and stack them. And my husband's like, we got to do. So yeah, that's,
God love him.
yeah, I told him I'm working on it.
Well, if you find you're short on anything particular, let us know.
Okay. What I'll do is I may go ahead and inventory and bring it over, and then that way we'll know what exactly we have and what because I'll still be picking up stuff the next few weeks. But yeah, I just can't store it anywhere hot.
So you don't know exactly what you have, right?
No, but usually there's some crayons in there, and I know if we set it where it's hot, then they'll be worthless.
And someone else was bringing crayons.
Yeah, but these
The
stuff is
city.
donated, so I'm not going to complain. Whatever they donate, I'll take. But sometimes the boxes are mixed up. It may have it may have 2 boxes of folders. It may have some notebook paper, some crayons, some scissors. It'll have mixed up stuff in it. Then I sort it by putting all the crayons in one box, all the folders in another, and count and kind of see what I got.
And what time is this event on the 25th?
Ma'am,
What time is it going to start on the
Um,
25th?
we usually start this one at 10.
Okay, and what time would you prefer us to be there?
If we could get here probably around 9, that way we get the tents and tables set up, sort the bags. Blue Emma usually has the bags ready to go. We just set them out in age groups. Because last year we did like a group for elementary, middle, high, so that you can just hand the bags out as they come up.
We had bubbles too.
Yes.
And we're doing this at the splash pad. Is that what we're
Yes.
doing?
We cooking.
Victoria's working on the city end as far as like utilities. The only thing is, are we serving food this year? Do we want to do hot dogs, hamburgers?
No, but we do need to request that they mow before the day of.
Yes.
Because they didn't mow last year until the morning of, and it
Yeah.
was knee deep.
Yeah.
Well, some of them they mowed while we was there.
Yeah, I know. So we just need to make sure they mow before that day.
I will make sure they take
Please.
care of that. I had a suggestion we could do, get the guys to smoke a couple of butts and just shred it and make some barbecue sandwiches, something different. Probably be just as cheap than a couple of boxes of hamburgers. Something different. But whatever y'all
Well, 10 o'clock in the morning.
think will work the best.
Well, it's still like more, but by the time everybody starts doing stuff, it's lunchtime. By the time we had the food ready last time, it was right around lunchtime.
Yeah.
Because they had Blackstone up there, and
They were
Rodney
cooking
was
hamburgers.
just
on-
cooking as fast as they could go, but we didn't start really serving food till closer to 11:30,
Yeah.
30
11:30.
about cheeseburgers.
Huh?
What y'all keep talking about cheeseburgers?
I was hungry too, Philip. I'm hungry too.
Okay. Right. Okay, special reports.
Movie night went well. We watched The Hill, and the kids seemed to really enjoy it. The league had their closing ceremonies that night. They had blow ups and games going on with coaches. So there was a lot of people still at the park when I got there to set up. So a lot of those folks come over and finish the night watching the movie. And we had a great turnout.
Probably the better one we've had yet.
Yeah.
I wasn't
That
there,
was,
but I imagine it was.
Like she was like, after the guys come and picked up all the blow ups, she was like, all right, y'all, let's go watch the movie.
Uh-huh.
And all the kids come running over and
That was
sit
the
down.
best part
And
of Kite Day was right after the practice was over. We had more
Yeah.
people right after practice than the whole day.
so, anytime we can do stuff like that, and coordinating with the league on some of those things, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
I agree. Piggyback right on top of it, Alicia.
Yeah. So, now just getting ready for this Juneteenth celebration
Pretty good.
that we've worked hard to put together.
It has grown exponentially every year, and I'm proud of us for growing it as quickly as we have. You know, it started off the first year we had a water slide. That's it. Water slide is popsicles. You know? So we have come a long way in a short time. Proud of us. Sure.
All right, city manager.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna carry you briefly through community center. We've got some change orders and some of the things that we're doing there.
Excited to see.
And then I'll talk briefly about the budget that's second reading. I'll start with, you guys see that?
Yeah.
All right, so I got a change order on the agenda for this month. And basically, infield door, CD paint. I don't know what that is, but it's must be important. So, but anyway, so some paint with a door. We're replacing the roll-up doors in the kitchen. They just wasn't salvageable, so we're adding that. 5 duct runs that's got to do with HVAC, and then also some outlets in the Boys and Girls Club. They wanted more, so we're putting those in. Structural studs, you see that. Tile from Landmark, we had them go get it because it was, and I'm glad we did because that was a nightmare for them. They had blowouts and had to go back 2 or 3 chips. So it's definitely worth $700. The $59,000 you see, that was missed by our designer. That's okay, but the floors didn't have any. They're going to be redone and they're in bad shape. So they're
Yeah.
going to actually scrape those and put the.
That's wonderful.
Yes, they're going to be.
That's wonderful.
But don't get alarmed. I'll finish up by telling you. I know that the bottom number 84,000, but I can explain that. We're gonna swap some aluminum doors for wood doors. We had a credit on some metal. We're gonna install 4 awnings above those doors. Even though we're replacing those, the grade is just not that great. So we're still gonna try to mitigate water coming in. So those awnings will keep it going away. So I know those are $10,000, but worth it. But the total 84,000 for this change order, we had 115 contingency that wasn't in the bid, but it's a part of the grant. So. And that's important to tell you guys tomorrow night as well, is that this $84,000 change order it's money, but we have contingency, so we're still only paying 20% of that pitch. Until it gets above 115, it's still in that. So I just wanted to cover that with you. They've got a lot of the stuff done, but it still looks like they say they're on schedule, but there's still a lot to do. A lot to do over there. The other thing related to the community center, and this is one of the things I know you guys wanted. So this is the design of the sign out front.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
I'm trying to get a quote. The top part you see there, the 6 by 3, which I think it's going to be bigger because we do 40 square feet. It's going to be an acrylic sign, and we're looking at. I'm getting Victoria to design that because the colors. Mount Pleasant Community Center, something like that. But that bottom part that you see at the bottom, that is an LED. And I had to do it that way because apparently our zoning ordinance reflects what we can and can't do. And I don't really like it, but I can't go to BZA as a city,
I
right?
remember this.
So we met all the criteria for it, so that will be an LED. It has to be a stagnant message and without colors, all that good stuff. But I get it, but it's still, we'll be able to put messages on there.
Good.
So I
So-
wanted to cover that with you.
It's a dual purpose sign then. It's going to
Dual
have
purpose
community center acknowledgement and messages available.
One more thing related to community center. So we had an allowance for furniture.
Uh-huh.
Right now, we've got it at $41,000. It fits our budget. So basically, we're buying 30 round plastic tables. Think from Miss Merle over here, my silver dollar collar in my pocket. We reviewed some of this, and she called out the tables were only 4 foot round, and they only 29 inches tall. I almost ordered kid tables. So glad I would sit down with that. But these would be 30 round, and they're 29
Adult tables?
Adult tables. Next thing is package of chairs. There's actually 200 chairs, and you can see the total price of it. Moving on down, we'll be able to buy the chair holders, the table holders, so we can push them in, store
Throw them
them.
away.
Couple things on there is just the desk for the offices, and then more chairs. But the biggest thing that I like out of all this, and I was really excited about it, the 2 rooms that, one is dedicated to Boys and Girls Club, the other is dedicated to the senior program. But this $16,000 line item, those are educational training tables that fold up like in classrooms. So not only for boys and girls or the seniors, tables too. But if you have a community event or a training, you can pretty awesome. So it all fit the budget so far, and I'm glad we're getting to upgrade.
That is exciting.
I'm glad we're getting to upgrade some of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Any questions about anything community center related?
Just excited to see the finish, man. I can't wait.
And the last thing I'll talk about is our budget, and I kind of do that from heart because it's all I've talked about for a few months now. I know the last time that we talked, we did that to make some cuts. So I did cut the part-time senior programmer out to make it work, but we still have the programming for the senior program. Won't know till next season if we're taking that over or not, but the plan is if they approve the budget, we're taking it over. Still have the full-time parks director in that budget. If they pass it, I'll leave after Juneteenth on vacation for a week, but I plan on dropping that where they run for a few weeks, and then we'll interview pretty quickly and go from there. Still have the 50,000 for capital projects that I hope stays in there from now on. And if we don't get to something that's in a fund balance, it stays there. So that's how I think it's how we start to get somewhere in our parks. Hopefully with the parks director, there can be more vision on grants and writing and the vision of that to get that going. So I appreciate the elected officials looking at this from our strategic planning and some things, not only with parks related, but also with stormwater, street paving. I don't know if y'all have seen Polk Lane, but it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And we're not done with it. We still got to do some shoulder work and stuff like
Hard to
that.
say. I hope you're not done.
No, it's shoulder work and striking. But as far as the asphalt itself, it's 4, 5, 50 spots. But anyway, that's just a testament to the elected officials and sticking to their strategic plan.
Good. Good to see it.
Any questions for me?
No, sir.
Any parks? Okay. That's all I have.
August movie night.
August movie night will be at Arrow Mines Park. Haven't chosen a movie. Of course, it'll be at dark.
What's the date on
But
that?
just wanted to go ahead and get that on everybody's calendar.
Date.
What day? August what? My boy's anniversary is 15th. Don't do it then.
It'd be a great anniversary.
Huh?
It'd be a great anniversary.
August
She'd enjoy it,
22nd.
eh? Huh?
August 22nd.
Oh, that's perfect. At Arrow Mines.
At Arrow
We got
Mines Park.
bathrooms, electricity, we're good to go.
Yep. Good to go.
You found the blower? You found the blower?
Found it. Yep. It was sitting in between two spin bikes on the floor instead of up or in a tub where the guy said it was. So
All right.
I looked under them tarps
We
for
have-
days.
Anything else, or is
I
that?
do not.
Then I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion. We adjourn.